So here we have the Mercedes-Benz C250 Estate on a 62 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. The tailgate on this car will open remotely, so you can do that from the key. You can open the tailgate from the tailgate itself, and as you see, it'll open fully for you. As we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge and the coolant temperature gauge. We have the speedometer in the middle, and over on the right-hand side, the rev counter. Within the speedometer, firstly, you can see the total miles of the car. They're 83,702. Beneath that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic. We are, of course, in park at the moment. You can change the main display area. So, for example, you could have a digital readout for the speedometer, among many different pieces of information, eventually back around to the beginning again. And the buttons I was using to do that are just here. Over on the right-hand side, we then have stereo and phone controls. The main stereo itself, or at least the screen for it, can be found over in the center, just here. All the movement you see me making on the screen now is being done using this dial just here. You can control a lot of the features using the buttons on here though. So we're on the radio menu, for example, at the moment. From the radio menu, you can access your radio and also the other ways in which you can listen to music. So CD player, USB storage, Bluetooth audio, and auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. We've also got satellite navigation, as you can see, and you can access a view of the map, again using the dial. Lovely clear color display. It's a very easy system to use. Working our way down from that, we then have the buttons I was talking about a moment ago. The main volume for the stereo and the CD player, as you can see. Beneath that, heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over for the passenger side just there. With our hazard warning lights, we can put the car in eco mode, and we can turn off the parking sensors from here as well. Below that, we've got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the fan speed, the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can determine where you'd like the air to be directed once it enters the car. And then when you're happy with those settings, the air conditioning is on at the minute, so it's off, back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings here. Beneath that, we have some storage that opens up to reveal a 12-volt charging socket, and then we have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.